Dobro veče. Divine Pisces 222. It is Monday, August 17th, 2020. I'm going to do union update today for you guys. And I know I mentioned it today on my daily message about the things that we're clearing right now. A lot of us are clearing, obviously, codependency, but mainly codependency on the 3D things. Like, the story of Job is significant because, clear. Basically, that's what the story is. Those of you who haven't read the Bible, I highly recommend doing it. Not even as a religious document, just as a historical one. There are a lot of synchronicities in the Bible. It's pretty crazy. That's also actually significant too, and I should bring this up because, for the longest time, normal people, but also including slaves, women, that sort of thing. People who were supposed to remain in servitude were not allowed to know what the Bible was actually saying. They relied on priests, to tell them what the Bible was saying, to interpret the Bible for them. So, of course, with that, obviously, you get a watered down version of what really is being said in the Bible, especially the Old Testament. So being able to read it yourself is important. But also understanding that there's been so many translations of the Bible. The original language, the Sumerian texts, okay, a lot has been lost in that. So just understand that. But when you read the subtext to what's being actually said, it's a history of mankind. It's a history of the world, okay? And if you read it knowing that, okay, it makes it a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot less polarizing. There, okay? So that being said, the story of Job, basically, Job had everything he could possibly want. He was rich, he was successful, and God gave him these things, right? According to the Bible. And basically, God entered into like a bet, right? That if he took everything away from Job, that Job would not have the faith that he has anymore, right? Job would hate God. Well, God's like, all right, so let's test this theory, and took everything he possibly could. It took everything away from him. Clear. Right? But Job did not lose his faith. He kept his faith. He still praised God. He still thanked God. He still, loved God. Right? But he also trusted that God was doing this for a reason. There was something that he was supposed to learn. There was something that he was supposed to see. There, right? And of course, in the end, we all know, happy ending. But if you haven't read that story, go back and read it. Because that is exactly what's happening right now. We are being tested. And I actually watched one of Wicked Virgo's readings last night for the first time in a while. I haven't been watching other readings. I just haven't. Nothing personal. I just haven't been watching readings. But she was talking about how, are they going to pass the test and about timelines and things like that. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not the only one who's seeing this. Okay, yes, we are being tested. We're constantly being tested. But a lot of us, this year especially, all of these things that have happened have been basically to take away the things that have been distracting us from our journeys. They've been distracting us from ourselves. They've been distracting us from our healing. These external stimuli, okay, whether it be money, status, family, things, whatever, a job, been distracting us from ourselves and from our path. There, okay? So these things are being taken away. But specifically, I feel the masculine energy, or the divine masculines, are feeling this the most. Okay? It's like things are being taken away from them, but mainly control. Like, control is being taken away from us, guys. We have no control over anything. And that's the point. Okay? So knowing and understanding that, okay, it brings us back into surrender. It brings us back into trust and faith and saying, okay, source, okay, I give up. I give up. I'm not supposed to know. I'm not supposed to have control of this. You're supposed to have control of this. My job is to follow. Right? And knowing that also to be true, once you realize that, you also realize that the only thing you can control is yourself. And therefore, you come back into being able to manifest like a beast. Being able to gifts that you may have had that may have fallen away for a while. There's a reason why it fell away. You weren't doing with it what you were supposed to be doing. Okay? You were an ego. You got money hungry. Okay? Whatever it was. Okay? So understand that. Alright, guys? So that being said, I'm going to go back to what I was talking about the timelines, because I think this is incredibly significant. There. Because Kayla was talking about this too, about the timelines. Okay? And how everything is basically, you have two timelines. Really, you do. You have two timelines. And I believe that you have two timelines from the time that you take on whatever it is this is called, whatever journey this is, okay? Basically, you have the original path that you're supposed to walk, that you're going to walk, and then you have plan B. Okay? There. Now, that being said, it's like you basically, if you don't walk the path you're initially supposed to walk, you're gonna go down a different one. Okay, so basically I've been saying this, I think I've been saying this for at least a month or two, about people who, when you take into account the people who haven't quite gotten to where they should be, okay? People who are choosing not to wake up, or people who are choosing their illusions, they're going to stay there. Okay, there's going to be a split in the timelines. You're going to have a timeline where people who are awakened, people who have embraced their journey, have embraced their path, they're going to go with the light. They're going to be in the light. Okay, and then you have the people who are choosing not to do that, who are choosing to be in their ego. They're choosing their illusions. Right? It's going to be a heck of a lot tougher for them, but they have another path that they're going to walk, and they're going to stay in the dark. Okay, it just is what it is. Now, they're still going to, be learning things. They're still going to be, doing something. It's just not going to be what it originally should have been or would have been, right? So, that being said, I know I said last time how, either your counterpart's going to wake up or they're not. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, okay? And if you think about it in terms of, okay, well, I've surrendered, and so therefore I'm going to go this way, and I'm not going to question it. And then you have the people who are like, no, I'm going to stay in my illusions because it's safe here. I know what's going to happen. So we think, right? I know what's going to happen. I have control, yada, yada, yada. And that's, I think, what is happening to a lot of, especially divine masculines, but masculine energy in general. Okay, they're losing control. They don't know what to do about it. It's like they'd rather, stay in the hell that they know, instead of embrace the possibility that they might have to actually do something with their lives other than what they think it is. I do feel a lot of divine masculines right now feeling the pull from their divine feminine, because a lot of divine feminines have pretty much put this out there. It's almost like an ultimatum, really. It's like either you're gonna join with me and we're gonna mission together, or I'm not gonna see you again. I'm not. Okay? This is the last time. This is the time that it was supposed to happen, and because you're not stepping up, I'm going a different direction. And I feel a lot of masculines just in a lot of turmoil here. Like, there's like the higher self is sitting here going, I don't know what to do with this 3D vessel here. I don't know what to do with it. This 3D vessel is so egotistical. It doesn't want to move. It wants to stay in, the narcissistic ways. It wants to stay in control. It wants to stay this, blah, blah, blah. Right? And that's where the timeline shift is coming. Now, some of you, I feel like, okay, so just hear me out. Some of you, and I know that this is, been said in the comments, some of you, your counterpart is going to appear to you in a different vessel. Okay? It's energy. Who's to say it can't change vessels? Okay? So keep that in mind. All right? I'm going to make this a short one today, guys. Sorry. So let's take a look here. Wow, releasing allegiances. See, that's significant to me. This is the feminine, by the way. So releasing allegiances. A lot of the feminines are doing this. We're releasing control. We're releasing expectations. We're releasing old foundations. We're releasing, old control factors, basically. We're also, some of us, releasing our counterparts. That's huge. Okay? Also releasing cycles, releasing things from our childhood, releasing resentment. We're releasing like crazy right now. Okay, so that's huge. That's a big one right there. Releasing allegiances. So divine masculine here, dark angel, this is exactly what I said. A lot of them are being plunged into darkness right now. They're dealing with it. They're dealing with their crap. And either they're going to deal with it and come out of it and into their awakening and onto their path, or they're not. Okay, so connecting energies here is manifestation. And this is significant because it's like, man, a lot of masculines are manifesting their darkness right now. They've manifested this. They've done it to themselves. Divine feminine, don't feel sorry for them. Release that allegiance. Don't feel sorry for them. Don't. Okay. Now take this as it resonates, guys. I know there's divine masculines that watch my channel who are going through awakenings and they are stepping up. This could be your feminine who's in their masculine energy. Okay, so please just take it as it resonates. All right. But altogether, I feel like manifestation, and actually Kayla said this, so I think this is also significant, and I've also been picking up on this, that the manifestation is pretty much instant. It's absolutely correct. So when you're thinking a bad thing, you're manifesting bad things, right? You're like, oh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen instantly. Be careful. Watch your thoughts. You want to manifest the good things, right? We're very powerful manifestors, guys. Some of you are manifesting your union. Some of you are. Some of you are manifesting your way out of this connection. Okay? So divine masculine here, yeah. Divine masculine doesn't know. Divine masculine is just like, I give up. I don't know what to do here. I don't, it's like, I know I need to move, but I don't want to. What do I do? What do I do? Right? How do I move forward without moving forward? You can't. You can't, divine masculine. And divine feminine is like, how do I deal with my emotions here? And I feel like a lot of divine feminines have been trying to disconnect from their emotions. I feel like a lot of you divine feminines are feeling things you really don't want to feel right now, but you have to. You have to get through this. You have to deal with this, guys. There are things that are surfacing for a reason. They're coming up for a reason. Okay, don't suppress those. Don't detach from those. Deal with it. Okay? Put your big girl panties on and deal with it. All right? And connecting energies, yeah, I mean, Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles is the feminine karmic, basically, to me. This is it right here. Okay? This could be a mother, it could be a partner, it could be whatever. It doesn't even have to be a female per se. Okay? But this is it right here. Connecting energies is like this codependency factor. This is the wedge. Okay? It could be a person, could not be a person, doesn't matter. Okay? But it's a 3D thing. There's a 3D thing. There's a 3D codependency here. That's why I'm like, read the story of Job, guys. Read it. Okay? Alright, so feminine to masculine. Masculine to feminine. Alright, and messages from Source. Wow, this is huge. Catch your breath. Yes, guys, take a deep breath because there is, I'm telling you guys, I know I've been saying this, there's something coming. Take a deep breath. Get ready for the plunge. Okay? And remember to have faith. That's the biggest one. The biggest one, I think, the main message for today is to have faith. And I think that's the main lesson, really, with Job. A lot of us, we lose our faith when things are good, not when things are bad. Most of us return to our faith when things are bad because we're like, oh no, help me, help me, help me. But you have to remember where your abundance comes from. You have to remember where your blessings come from. Don't lose the faith when things are good. Okay? All right, guys. I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.